Well, this past week, we saw a quantum leap that could rewrite computer history.
Well, the arrival of quantum computers could be even more historic than that.
What if you could teleport information faster than the speed of light? It sounds like science fiction, but it's becoming a reality. Scientists have achieved near-perfect quantum teleportation, shattering previous limitations and opening up a world of possibilities. But what does this mean for you and me? How will it change our lives? Today, we're unraveling this mind-bending breakthrough and exploring its potential to revolutionize everything from communication to computing. The quantum leap, from theory to reality. Picture this: quantum information traveling instantly across vast distances. This isn't science fiction anymore. We're talking about quantum teleportation, and it's finally becoming a reality. For decades, this mind-bending idea has fascinated scientists, just out of reach. But now, researchers have made a breakthrough that's amazing the scientific world. They've managed to do quantum teleportation over long distances, and it's working really well. So what's quantum teleportation? It's about moving the exact state of a tiny particle instantly, no matter how far apart things are. This works because of quantum entanglement, where particles are linked so closely that what happens to one affects the other, even if they're far apart. Getting to this point wasn't easy. Scientists had to solve big problems that seemed impossible at first. Keeping particles entangled over long distances was super hard, and they had to deal with interference that could mess up the delicate quantum information. But scientists all over the world kept at it. They came up with new ideas, made their equipment better, and didn't give up when things went wrong. After years of hard work, they finally did it. The big breakthrough happened when they used something called multipartite hybrid entanglement. This new method helped them make stronger quantum connections. They managed to transfer quantum states correctly up to 90% of the time over 44 kilometers. That's way better than anyone's done before. This is a huge step forward for quantum technology. It means we're getting closer to quantum computers that can solve really hard problems super fast, and communication networks that can't be hacked. We're at the start of a new tech era, and it could change how we handle information in ways we're just starting to figure out. Riding the quantum highway, how it works. Get ready to have your mind blown by quantum teleportation. At its core is quantum entanglement, which Einstein called spooky action at a distance. It's like two particles sharing a secret code, mirroring each other no matter how far apart they are. But there's a catch. These quantum states are super fragile, like a house of cards in the wind. The slightest disturbance can wreck the information we're trying to send. Scientists had to get creative to solve this problem. They came up with clever ways to protect quantum information as it travels through fiber optic cables. They used special filters and complex math to shield the data from interference. The big breakthrough came when researchers at Northwestern University found a sweet spot wavelength of about 606 nanometers for signal photons. At this wavelength, quantum information can slip through the noise without getting messed up. This discovery is a game changer because it means we can use existing fiber optic networks for quantum communication. We don't need to build a whole new system from scratch. It's like quantum and regular information can now share the same highway without crashing into each other. So how does the teleportation actually work? It uses something called a Bell state measurement. This process mixes up the quantum states of two particles, letting information jump from one to another that's never even touched it. It involves creating pairs of entangled photons, tweaking their quantum states, and using special quantum gates to move the information. The coolest part? This all happens instantly, faster than light speed. It's like the information vanishes from one spot and pops up in another without traveling in between. This opens up a whole new world of secure communication and superfast computing. As we figure out more about quantum teleportation, we're stepping into a future with unbreakable security and computers that can solve huge problems in seconds. Next time you text or video call someone, remember you're seeing the start of a communication revolution. In a few years, we might look back and wonder how we ever got by without quantum teleportation. Beyond science fiction, real-world applications. Quantum teleportation is moving out of labs and into real-world industries, changing how we live our digital lives. This amazing technology is about to make secure communication much stronger than ever before. Quantum communication is incredibly secure. Unlike regular encryption, it's virtually impossible to hack. If someone tries to intercept a quantum signal, it immediately messes up the quantum state and alerts both the sender and receiver. This level of security could change many areas of our lives. Think about medical records, financial transactions, and government communications being truly unbreakable. This isn't just a dream, it's happening now. Countries are racing to build the first global quantum internet. The European Union's Quantum Internet Alliance wants to create a Europe-wide quantum network by 2030. China is also making big moves with its Mekius satellite. They've already sent quantum information over 200 kilometers. That's like sending a quantum message from New York to Chicago. These advances are leading us toward a quantum internet with super secure, almost instant communication. We might soon have video calls without lag and incredibly fast file downloads, only limited by the speed of light. This could change how we do many things. Online shopping could be safer than ever. Doctors could do remote consultations without worrying about privacy. Many industries, from banking to healthcare, might completely change how they handle sensitive information. But as we get closer to this quantum future, we need to think about how to control it. Who should have access to this unbreakable encryption? How do we make sure it's used for good? The quantum revolution is happening fast, and current experiments are already showing what it can do. Our digital world is about to change in a big way, and quantum technology is leading the charge. The road ahead, challenges and possibilities. We're standing on the brink of a quantum revolution, but the road ahead is far from smooth. Despite the incredible breakthroughs we've seen, quantum teleportation still faces some serious hurdles before it can become a part of our everyday lives. And let me tell you, these challenges are no joke. One of the biggest obstacles? Decoherence. It's like trying to keep a soap bubble intact in a hurricane. Quantum states are incredibly fragile, and even the tiniest disturbance from the environment can cause them to lose their quantum properties. Temperature fluctuations, electromagnetic interference. These everyday factors become major headaches in the quantum world. Scientists are working tirelessly to find ways to protect these delicate quantum states. But it's no easy task. And that's just the beginning. Imagine trying to build a global network for quantum communication. Sounds amazing, right? Well, it turns out that quantum signals don't like to travel long distances. After about 100 kilometers in optical fibers, the signal starts to fade. It's like trying to have a conversation across a football field during a rock concert. To overcome this, researchers are developing quantum repeaters, but it's a complex and costly process. Speaking of cost, let's talk money. Building and maintaining quantum infrastructure isn't cheap. We're talking billions of dollars in investment. The US has poured over $1 billion into quantum research, and they're not alone. China and the European Union are also throwing serious cash at this technology. It's like a high-stakes poker game, with national pride and technological supremacy on the line. But it's not just about money and technical challenges. There are some serious ethical concerns surrounding quantum communication. Unbreakable encryption sounds great, but what if it falls into the wrong hands? How do we ensure this technology is used responsibly? Policymakers are scratching their heads trying to figure out how to regulate something that's still evolving. And then there's the elephant in the room, quantum supremacy. It's not just a fancy term, it's a game changer. The country that leads in quantum technology could gain a massive advantage in security and economic competitiveness. We might be looking at a new kind of arms race, but instead of missiles, we're talking about qubits. But here's the exciting part. Despite all these challenges, researchers are incredibly optimistic about the future of quantum teleportation. They're making progress in error correction techniques and developing hybrid communication systems. And get this, quantum teleportation might help us unlock other mysteries of the universe. We're talking about understanding black holes and the very nature of space-time itself. It's mind-blowing stuff. So, when can we expect quantum technology to become part of our everyday lives? Well, that's still up in the air. But researchers are pushing hard to extend the capabilities of quantum teleportation and integrate it into real-world applications. From secure communications to quantum computing, the potential is enormous. As we wrap up our quantum journey, it's clear that we're on the cusp of something truly revolutionary. The challenges are daunting, but the possibilities are endless. Quantum teleportation isn't just changing the game, it's creating an entirely new playing field for technology and science. The future is quantum, and it's going to be wilder than we ever imagined. As we wrap our quantum journey, it's clear we're on the brink of something truly extraordinary. Quantum teleportation isn't just tweaking the rules of technology, it's rewriting the entire playbook. We're talking about a future where information zips around the globe faster than you can blink, where our data is locked up tighter than Fort Knox, and where computers solve mind-bending problems in seconds. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about faster internet or safer online shopping. This quantum revolution could crack open the deepest mysteries of our universe. Black holes, the fabric of space-time itself, they might all start spilling their secrets thanks to quantum teleportation. As Professor Prem Kumar put it, this is incredibly exciting because nobody thought it was possible. He's not exaggerating. We're standing at the edge of a new frontier, folks, and the view is nothing short of mind-blowing. The future, it's going to be wilder, weirder, and more wonderful than anything we've dreamed up in science fiction. Are you ready for the quantum leap? Because ready or not, it's coming.